name is Greg Larkins. I'm honored to be the president of I.B.E.W. Local 340. I'm also humbled to stand before you today in front of so much history and legacy of I.B.E.W. Local 340. You know, today and every day, our I.B.E.W. electricians stand on the shoulders of giants. You men and women who stood up for our industry, who have really toiled for years and years. You ladies and gentlemen, set the standards of I.B.E.W. Local 340 here in Sacramento and for all the electrical industry within our area. You fought to improve the work, so it is my pleasure to introduce my friend and my mentor and our business manager, Brother A.C. Skilling.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. How are you? How's everyone? Good. Yes. Before I talk a bit, I want to introduce our officers and staff and the brothers and sisters that are going to pamper you this morning and for lunch today. Our president, you met Greg Larkins. Vice President John Hart, that's in the back. Treasurer Don Groves. Ron Myers, recording secretary. I don't know if Ron made it or not. Okay. Our executive board members, Frank Albert. Toby Anderson. Charlie Castle. Tommy Meredith. Mike Williams. Our staff, Dee Clark. Andrew Meredith, Scott Steelman, Bob Williams, and Tim Lyon. And a very special thanks to our office manager, who this thing wouldn't have happened without that Patty Patterson. We also have honored guest, our international representative, Mike Beals. To come up and say a few words and to you folks. Mike's a good man, and he really has Local 340's interest in his art. Mike. Thank you.
Well, good morning, everyone. First, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mike Beals. I am the International Service Rep for I.B.E.W. Local 340, amongst other local unions. International Vice President Mike Mowry of the 9th District was called out of town this weekend and was not able to be here with me today. So he sends with me his deepest regards for the service that you have performed for your local unions and for our industry. So on behalf of Mike Mowry and the 9th District,
Okay, and our next pin recipient for 50 years of service to Brother Robert Slover. Brother Slover. Okay, and the next pin recipient for 50 years of service to Brother Herb Stone, Brother Roger Westman, to Brother George Silesh. Be awarded to Brother William Conley. Recipient will be Brother Marcus Del Rankin. Okay, our next pin recipient, 50 years of service, Brother Frank Fagnani. Brother Frank. Brother Pat. Brother Arthur Clark. All right. I'd like to say a couple things real quick before we turn this over to the business manager and commence with our lunch today. You know, this day was really the creation of a guy that came to us after our last awards ceremony 4 or 5 years ago. Brother Mike I.B.E.W came to us with the idea of having a barbecue, and so I want to certainly recognize Mike I.B.E.W for
Ray
creating this.
Mike came out and helped too and helped serve the food. The officers of the local are going to serve here. So it'll begin in a moment. I think Dwight, where's Dwight? Dwight Evans, he's got something he wants to do here. Also, over next to our training center, there's a memorial to another brother that's not here with us, although his family did come out. And it's a guy that I worked with for 15 years, and I've known or knew for 25 or 30 years, that taught me a lot about giving back. And all you guys knew him and loved him, that's Led Larson. And